Good morning and welcome. It is Saturday, the 12th of February. This is Flat Cap Callum. I'm hoping you're all very, very well. Hopefully, for those regular viewers, will see we've gone big today. It's Saturday, so we've put a lamp and a mattress and a box behind me because on this channel, what we lack in aesthetics, we try and make up for in value and Sharpies. So yeah, enjoy the box, the mattress, and everything going on today. All right, what have we got today? Today, we're going to do something we haven't done before, which is always nice. We are going to go 1.5 hour steak. So it's not quite double steak, but I really wanted to push it a little bit today because there's some great opportunities. So we are going 1.5 hour steak, so that's £30. So usually on the channel we bet a £20 steak. It is a £30 steak today for one day only. So I'm not saying go big, lose your heads. It is in the context of what we normally do on the channel. We are betting 50% more for this one day only because of the opportunities, and that's both in terms of volume and quality. So if you are regular, you know the deal. If you are new to the channel, this is how it works. We'll do a recap of yesterday, a word on the golf, and then we'll get into today's bets. Okay, so yesterday, for the third day in a row, we got saved by the last leg of one of the last bets. So Wednesday night, Fred Bear placed to get an each way treble at Kempton. Thursday, it was Azad Majira, I think, won at Newcastle in the 6:30 to get us a double up there. And then last night, we needed it because it wasn't going well. Crazy spin, 7:45 Chelmsford. So tonight, we have got, let me just check for you, 8:15 Wolverhampton is the last horse. Let's just hope we're not on 8:15 and we're waiting for that and we're already well ahead, but we never can tell. Yeah, really good win on the end. So running through the bets, the main lucky 15 was really poor. I was really disappointed. None of the horses got close really. Brilliant Light was the closest. It was one out of the places, but disappointing on the main lucky 15. Dundalk Special couldn't help us out yesterday. We had one placed out of 4. That wasn't great at all. But the middle lucky 15, so it was 3 lucky 15s. The middle one's the one that saved us yesterday. Behind the lines, it fell first fence, so gutting. Could have even had more off it, but there we go. We'll take what we've got. So we had Storm Damage 3:45 at Meydan, had it 8-1 on the channel, SP'd at 11-2, and we had Crazy Spin on the channel 7:45 Chelmsford. 9-1 on the channel, and it SP'd at 13-2. So 2 where we got much better prices from betting early doors, which hasn't always been the case this week. So we will take the rub of the green. And some of you might go, he got away with that. He had 2 winners out of 12 and 1 place, and that was lucky to have him in the same bet. Some of you will think it's genius. Maybe it's just yesterday was the rub of the green day, and so we'll see how it goes. What it does mean for the week is we are now tiny behind. So we had a poor day Monday on half stakes, we had a little loss Tuesday, we broke even Wednesday, and we made small profit Thursday, Friday. So going into the weekend, we are a couple of percent, a couple of pounds behind. So those of you who are regulars will know a couple of weeks ago we went into the weekend in a terrible position, bad Saturday, Sunday came great and we won on the golf, hooray. Last weekend we went into the weekend in a great position, terrible Saturday, Sunday, lost on the golf, lost overall. You can't tell what's going to happen. I like what we've got today, I like the bets, I like the racing, I'm going to enjoy watching the racing, but just because I like it and just because I like the bets doesn't mean it will go our way. We will see. Okay. Word on the golf. Golf is looking very promising at the moment. So 2 rounds through the Phoenix Open, and we've got Max Homer and KH Lee both in contention at decent prices. So halfway in the golf is nowhere really. So we'll see how that goes. But it's nice to be up there to start with. And then in the other golf, in the Ras Al Khaimah, Ross Fisher's the one that's flying the flag for us. He bogeyed the last this morning. But he's still up there in contention and currently tied for 6th when I last look. And he's finished his round for the day. The other 2 have dropped back a little bit, but it's not out of the question they couldn't sneak a place. And we will just mildly ignore the fact that Ryan Fox is leading, and last week we tipped him at the same golf course. This week we didn't have him. There wasn't the value, I don't think. Anyway, we'll get on to today's bets. So today's bets. as I said, £30 stake. There are five bets, £30. That's what we've got. First bet, very, very interesting. So bet one is a 3-horse Trixie, and I'm going for this a little bit in the context of stake that we have on the channel. So we've got 12.50 Uttoxeter, My Girl Lollipop. Last night you could get 33 to 1 on that horse. It was a ton of value. I would back that anything up to 8 to 1. Lower than 8 to 1, I'd probably have a question mark on it. But 33s you could have got last night. Only 12s this morning is what I've got on there. These 3 races I think are the best 3 races for each way value opportunity. So the 3 horses here, I'm not telling you these are going to win, but even a win Trixie each way would give us a really, really nice healthy return. So My Girl Lollipop, 12.50 Uttoxeter, 140 Naas, choice of words I'm going with there. It's 16 to 1, really nice price, happy with that one. And then the 4.37 Lingfield, really, really strange race. So you've got an odds-on favourite that's something like 10 to 1 on. Second favourite is Alafadal in a 5 or 6 runner race. So paying 2 places, quarter of the odds. It's worth a go. The horses it's running with are absolute donkeys. This looks like most like a horse rather than a donkey. So I'm not going to give any of these 3 a massive write-up, but I would think these 3 are the best ones for value for placing. And if something goes wrong at the top of the market, you never can tell they could win. So I've got 50p each way Trixie. So that's a higher stake than I would normally do for a Trixie on this channel with what we bet. And then 2.50p each way singles on the bottom 2. So just the bottom 2, 50p each way singles. That is a £6 bet we've got there. And what I might do is pull my blind down a second. Hold on, bear with. It's a bit bright. Okay, so that's bet 1. What I would flag as well, those 3 are the best races, I think, for value. But I have included the 4th best race in a different bet. So bet 2, we've got a Lingfield Trixie, and I'm having a go at some prices here. So regular viewers will know I've had a go at Creationist before and it's not done well. And a massive health warning on this specific bet. Statistically, Lingfield is the worst course I have for tipping on this channel by a mile. So my bets at Lingfield have been so bad on this channel, so bad. However, I'm doing it today, and what I've deliberately done to some respect, I've not mixed them up with other courses. So there's a Lingfield only bet, but yeah, huge health warning. My tipping record at Lingfield on this channel is shocking. But what I'm going to go with, I'm sticking faith with Creationist. I'm convinced that the handicap market's on is enough for it to do well in a race. Whether it's today, I'm not sure, to be honest, because the top of the market horses look quite good. But I want to stick with it. I've got faith in this horse. And then we've got 220 Lingfield paying 4 places. Sky Bet paying 4 places. Hey ho, let's go. Great price, 33 to 1. It's a really competitive race, but I'm gone with the price in that race. And then the 330. So this is the 4th race. If you think about the 3 races from the bet before, this would be the 4th best race. And I've gone with the unraced horse in here, who I think it doesn't have to be much to make a frame in this kind of race. So Kissed by Ice, 11 to 1. So bear in mind, races 1 and 3 only paying 2 places. So we've got a standard bet for the channel, 20 pence each way Trixie, so that's each way doubles and trebles, and 40p each way singles on all 3 of those. Other races that I haven't included that are worth a little bit of a look if you like some of these novice-y, maiden-y type races. The 2 that aren't novice maidens but are interesting are both at Naas. I think it's the 4 and the 4.30. They're both small fields, but you've got 4 to 1, 5 to 1 second favourite. So it's worth having a little look to see if you find the value in there. I've not included them in today. Okay, moving on. Bet 3, main bet in terms of amount of money for the channel. We've got 4-horse Lucky 15. So we've got 150 Newbury, the big breakaway, 7 to 1. It was bigger yesterday, but I'm still happy with 7s. I think that horse back over hurdles looks possible. 3.15 Warwick, Jackamar, 7 to 1. Again, it was bigger yesterday, but I'm happy with the price. 3.25 at Naas. There's the 6 paying 6 places on Sky Bet for this one. There's a lot of opportunities in there. I've only got 1 on the channel today, and I've gone with the price, which is Capture the Action 25s. If that horse is running to form, it definitely should be framing at that price. And then we've got 3:35 at Newbury in the Betfair Hurdle. You will have heard me mention 2 times already on this channel. I've been following First Street in the anti-post market for this race. Tipped it at 20 to 1. It's now 14s on the day. I'm still happy with 14s on the day. I'm not saying I'm super confident, but I by far and away believe that's the value horse of the race. So in there we've got 20p each way, lucky 15, a single 50p each way just on First Street, and then a 50p each way double on the bottom 2. So light blue circle First Street for the single, black circle for the bottom 2. So that's £8 bet. Moving swiftly on, bet 4, we've got everyone's favourite, or not, a Uttoxeter each way lucky 15. Who knew that was happening on a Saturday? I think these are all decent enough prices, so we've got a Uttoxeter each way lucky 15. Got Emma's Joy 158, there's paying 4 places on Sky Bet. 343 Uttoxeter, Blue Away 16s paying 4 on Sky Bet. 418, just a watch out on that one. It was paying 4 places, couple of non-runners. There's quite a few non-runners generally at Uttoxeter, but a couple of non-runners in the race. There's only 7 runners, and Sky Bet are still paying 3 places. So I wouldn't be tipping that horse if you wouldn't get in the 3rd place in this kind of a bet at that price. But for Sky Bet only, it's worth a go. Paying 3 places, only 7 runners, the 2 jumper. And then the 453, having a go here with the one that's making a handicap debut at a price. It's been nibbled in. I followed it 33s last night. You could get 25s this morning. 18s is what I've got for the channel. Paying 5 places unless there's another non-runner on Sky Bet. 453 Captain Grinaway. So that's a straight 20p each way, lucky 15. And then the last bet of the day, which hopefully we won't need to save us, is a win lucky 15. We did one earlier in the week and we got 2 legs. This one's just viable by the way that I would look at value. So 308 Uttoxeter, Sunset West. It's been nibbled in. I would have preferred that to be slightly higher, as would be the case for the 645 at Wolves with Aileen Dub. Though those 2 were a little bit bigger, but it just makes the bet viable as how I would look at value. And then the last 2 legs, 715 Wolverhampton, not in a big price for a win lucky 15. It's a 7 runner. You know I'm not a fan of them, but 9 to 1, I couldn't resist having a go with that. And then 815 Wolverhampton, last leg, Precision Storm. Hopefully that we don't need it, but if we do, maybe that's 4 days in a row, last leg on the all-weather that saves us. We'll see. So that is £6. So £30 bet through Sky Bet. Don't go crazy, but I do believe there's some good opportunities in there. We shall see, and we'll see how we go by the morning. So tomorrow we'll regroup, see where the golf's at, see where the bets are at, and we've got the last day of this week on the channel, and we'll see where we find ourselves. Hope you're all well. Good luck with your bets. Enjoy.